Today I'm going to show you the most powerful tool that I believe will help you to start playing inversions as a worship or rock pop piano player. By the end of this video, you'll have one simple drill that you can work on and you'll be playing it in real songs. So let's jump in. So this is the cadence pattern. So first of all, what is a cadence pattern? So it's basically where we take all the major chords of a key and just play them in a natural progression that they might come. So we go C chord first, and then we take the top two notes and move them up by one. That makes an F chord. And move them back to our home chord of a C chord again. We'll take our bottom two notes and move them down one. That makes a G chord. And then finally take it home to the C chord again. So C, F, C, G, C. So you try that out as well. Make sure that you know how to play this cadence pattern. And then quickly we're going to take it into a real song, because I recommend music is best when you put it in real music. So let's take the song, for example, Praise, which says, I'll praise on the mountain, I'll praise on the valley. You saw what we did right there? It's just the beginning part of our cadence. I'll praise when I'm sure. You see, we just went to the next note of our cadence. Now this is the tricky part. We're going to jump up to that F. Praise when I'm doubting. So far, all we did is we just hit our cadence. Praise on the mountain, praise on the valley. See, just up and back down. And then we went down to the G chord. Now this is the trickiest part. We jumped from that G chord up to the F chord. So I'd practice that one a little bit. So I recommend just playing through that a little bit. I'll praise with the C chord, F chord back to C chord, and then a G chord right there, F chord. I'll praise with a C chord. And see, it's just those basic chords from the cadence that move around. To take it to one other song, take for example, Your Name is Power, Your Name is Healing, Your Name is Life. Break every, starts on the G chord, stronghold, shine through the F chord, burn with a C chord. So C just uses three of those basic chords. Now it does do that jump that we talked about earlier, the jump from the G to the F and back home to your C. So learning those three basic chord shapes will allow you to play inversions within the key. Now we could take it over to another key. So let's take, for example, the key of G. So we're going to still follow the same pattern. We have our home chord here, and then we move the top two notes up one, right? These two notes are going to move up one while the bottom note stays the same. Back home here, and then we're going to go down. Now here's the one thing that's different. We have an F sharp in this key. So in the key of G, there's one black key, which is your F sharp. So G, top two notes up one, G, bottom two notes down one, and then G again. Okay, so if you take that, for example, with the song Praise, I'll praise on the mountain, praise on the valley, I'll praise when I'm sure, praise when I'm doubting. Nice and simple. Does the exact same pattern, just like that. Now you might be wondering, what do we do with the left hand? So the left hand could simply go onto those bass notes. So we talked about this being a G chord. So we're playing the G note right there. Now this next one is a C chord. So we're going to play the C note in the left hand. G chord again, and then the D chord. So if you put your hand right here on those five notes, then you have G, C, and D all available for you. So I'll praise on the mountain. I'll jump up to C chord, back to G chord. And then you got D chord here, C chord, back to G chord. So using those those three basic shapes, you can do that. I'd recommend even practicing your cadence with this pattern here as well, where the bass notes are moving around. Now here's the whole thing, is that the bass are going to jump a little bit more, while the right hand part is going to be a little bit smoother. So that's a key of G. After you're comfortable with the key of G, then I recommend taking it up to the key of D is the next one. So we got C first, G second, and then D is the third key. And so again, same thing, if you just put your hand in that position there, we have that same F sharp that we just had in the key of G. That F sharp's still there, but now we add one new sharp, which is going to be our C sharp. So we have two black keys, F sharp and C sharp. So again, to do this cadence pattern here, D, take the top two notes, move them up one, D again, bottom two notes, move them down one, and then take it back home again. So here's their D cadence pattern. Or if we had the left hand, D, G, D, A, D. And I do recommend that you actually say that out loud. It's helpful to get it into your brain to hear yourself as well as to physically say it. So D, G, D, A, D. And again, to practice your basic worship songs with these shapes. So for example, your name is power, your name is healing, your name is life. Break every stronghold, shine through the shadows, burn like a fire. And just playing those basic inversions like that. Now, here's why this is really important, is that there's actually only 3 major chords in any key. So all keys have just 3 major chords. And so when you've played this, you've already played all the major chords from that key, which is really helpful. And there are also minor chords. So I'm going to show you in a future video. At the next time, I'm going to show you how to add the minor chords in there as well. I got another powerful technique that's going to help you to incorporate your minor chords in. And then the other thing too is there's 3 different positions that you can play your chords in. So if you know about your chord inversions, then you can play them in any one of those. I'm going to give you one more technique in a future video about how to play these same patterns in 3 different positions. But for now, go ahead and just practice those cadences. Here it is, C cadence, and then G cadence. And D cadence is the third one we talked about today. If you're comfortable with those, begin moving through your circle of fifths. Go A, which will have 3 sharps, and E, which has 4 sharps, and then B, which has 5 sharps, which right there is a good stopping point for a lot of people. However, if you're really comfortable and proficient with this, you can go to your black keys and hit every single one of them. That would be a good thing if you're a little bit more advanced to get through every single one of your keys. Is a very good thing to do as a warm-up pattern for you. So again, the cadence pattern, that'll unlock your playing of inversions in every major key. So go ahead and practice those up, get very comfortable with them. If you'd like to work together, I'm taking on a few students at this time, and so feel free to send me a message. I'd be happy to work with you more closely. Hope this was helpful, and look forward to talking with you soon. Blessings.